Great. Let's find our chairs. Good. So sitting nice and tall on a seat that's nice and comfortable for you. Yeah. And we're going to begin class today. So today's theme is our spine. So when our spine and one of my teachers once said that if your brain and your spine are healthy, then you're healthy all over. So we're going to work our, just stretch and flex our spine so that we feel good and flexible. Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with, let's just start with shaking off the morning or the day before you took class, got onto class. Shake, shake, shake the body, wiggle your legs, wiggle your arms, head. Yeah. Just shake it off and relax. Good. And just roll the shoulders a little bit, just however it feels good on your body. Good. And roll forward. Nice. And relax. Good. All right. So let's find a nice tall spine as we sit. The beauty of chair yoga is that we can sit with a nice tall spine. Most people, young, old, doesn't matter, can't really comfortably sit on the floor having a nice tall spine. Usually you're hunched over. So that's what the chair is. So feet flat on the floor, making sure that your heels are touching the floor, knees about a 90-degree angle, and then gently lifting your head up towards the sky, just stretching your spine long. Good. Let's float our eyes closed. Let's lift our palms up on our lap and just arrive in this space, this hour for yourself to practice yoga. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Through the mouth. In breath. Let go out the mouth. And one more breath in. And breath out. Good. Relax. So we're just going to take some nice, long, deep breaths. And as we breathe in, so taking a nice, long breath in, imagine the breath coming from your tailbone all the way up your spine, out through the top of your head. And then as you exhale, imagine the breath just bathing your spine opposite direction, down through your head, down your spine, back to your tailbone. So just do about 4 more breaths slowly, breathing in from spine, up the tailbone, up the spine to the top of the head. And opposite, relax the spine as you breathe out. Expanding the breath with each breath, expanding a little more. And just imagine the breath just bathing the spine, giving it a nice, healthy energy. And on the next exhale breath, just relax the breath. Now, a little smile on the face. Good. Good. And then when you're feeling ready, you can just gently flutter the eyes open. So let's gently start to stretch and flex our spine. Arms down alongside the body here. Yeah, we'll just start some music. Inhale, press into your feet and just gently reach the arms out and up. And exhale, float the arms down. Okay. Inhale, float the arms up. And exhale, float the arms down. Good. And this time, inhale, arms about halfway up. We're going to interlace our hands behind our head. And the shoulders, your elbows just reach out. Yeah. So we're just holding the back of our head. Our thumbs are down alongside the sides of our neck. Back there. And we're gonna push into our head with our hands, and we're gonna push our head into our hands. Feeling that strengthening all down your spine. And then relax. And then again, a push in with your hands, pull back with your head. It also strengthens the neck muscles, shoulder muscles. And relax. And let's do one more. Press. Head into hands, hands into head. Yeah, give it your 100%. And exhale it out. Good. All right, keeping our hands here. We're going to draw our right elbow forward as we reach our left elbow back. Feeling that nice stretch, yeah. And then we're going to slowly reach the left elbow forward as we reach the right elbow back. Take it slow. This should just feel like a nice opening. And again, the other side. Maybe go back a little bit more each time. And forward and stretch back. And forward. Last one here, stretch back, elbow forward. Kind of a little twist for our spine too. And left forward, right back. Back to center. And then unlace your hands and just let them float onto your shoulders. Good. And then we're just going to make some nice slow circles. Yeah, with our shoulders. Getting little clicks on my right shoulder today. And then reverse, go the opposite direction. Good. All right, and relax. We're going to do a little bit different neck stretch today. So we're going to start with our right arm, and we're just going to lift the right arm up. So the upper arm is about shoulder height, or you can be lower if that's more comfortable for you. Palm is down. And as you inhale, you're going to stretch your right fingers forward as you drop your left ear to your left shoulder, opposite way. Yeah, just take this to wherever it's comfortable. And then slowly lift the head, bring the elbow straight back. Good. And this time on an inhale breath, we're gonna reach the elbow back and now tilt the head to the right. Same side as the arm. Yeah. And slowly, it's a pretty intense stretch. Let's do that 2 more times. So reach the fingers forward, drop the head to the right. And just reach as far forward as you can. And then coming back. Good. And then stretch the elbow back as you tilt your head to the right. And forward. Last one here. Let's see if we could go a little farther. Stretch the right fingers forward, head to the left. And back. Feeling this in all different places. Yeah, on the upper body. And back. Good. And release that down. Let's do the other side. So coming into an L shape here with the left hand. Good. As you stretch the left fingertips forward, drop your head over to the right. Feel a nice stretch in that whole left side. And then head up as the elbow comes back to neutral. Reaching the elbow back now, tilt your head to the left. Yeah. Take this to where it feels good. Good. 2 more. Stretch the fingers forward, head to the right, and back. And stretch elbow back, head to the left, and back. And 1 more. Give it your 100% now. And stretching those fingers forward, sliding it back, and stretching that elbow back. And return and release. Good. And wiggle up the shoulders. Let's bring our hands into clasp our hands and just wiggle our hands here. Yeah. Getting nice loose wrists, loose hands. Good. And then keeping your hands clasped here, and just start to give yourself a little massage, right? Just tapping your chest side to side here. Good. Yeah. And come back to center. Good. Relax the arms down all the way. Good. Lift the arms halfway up, and then just bring yourself into a hug here. Good. And then take a breath in, and as you exhale, bow your head. Just drop your head. Yeah. Good. And then inhale as you lift your elbows and lift your head. Just stretch your elbows up towards the sky, pressing gently into your feet. And exhale, bow forward again. Drop your head. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up. One last one. Drop your head. Good. And slowly come back up. Good. Release the arms. One more for our neck and shoulders here. We're going to pancake our hands. Bring the tops of the hands onto your forehead. Good. It's all just beautiful stretches for our upper spine. Good. Now press your hands into your head and your head into your hands. Sort of the opposite of what we did when we started. And release. Good. And again, press hands into head, head into hand. And release. This you feel like down your neck here. We're going to take your right hand onto the right side of your head. So you're going to hold your head steady. And you're going to press your hand into your head as you try to turn your head to the right. Yeah, and the hand's not allowing that. And relax. Good. And now take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, try to drop your head, your ear to your shoulder, but don't push with your hand, not allowing that. Again, just strengthening all these muscles here. And relax. And let's do the left side, bringing your hand to the left side of your head now, and just try to turn your head to the left, but the hand is pushing into your head, saying, no, 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 keep straight. Yeah. And release. And again, push your head into your hand and release. And now we're going to drop the ear, but don't allow the head to go down. The hand's pushing the head. And release. And one more time, drop the ear. Try to anyway. And release. Ha. And roll out the shoulders. Yeah. Good. All right, we're going to bring our palms together. We're going to float our elbows up. Good. And now we're just going to raise the elbows up as high as we can, and then let them just drop down halfway. So like a bird, like wings. Yeah. And as we do this, I want you to notice if one side feels a little bit more open. Maybe the elbow goes up a little bit higher. Example, on my side, on my right side, I'm feeling like it's a little bit more of a challenge to raise that right elbow up. Maybe very subtle. Good. But just be aware of whatever side that is for you. Good. And take the hand of that side that might have been a little bit tighter. Bring it to the back of your head. So you might be on the other side. Good. And then we're going to take this other hand. We're going to find right below our collarbone. We're going to find that tissue right in that pec muscle there. And so we're going to bring the elbow forward and back, stretching. And as you're doing that, you're gently massaging that muscle. Yeah. And just trying to open it up. This is really good for if you have tight shoulders. Yeah, just massaging the muscle, and then pause and just go really deeply in there, maybe up to closer to the shoulder. You might even feel that there's a little bit of tenderness in that muscle. Good. And then relax that arm down. Let's bring our hands into prayer position again. Float the elbows up. And again, let's try to fly. Lift the elbows up and down. And just notice again subtly if now it feels a little more open. Yeah, a little looser. Good. Just working all of our muscles. And relax. And just to even us out, let's just do the opposite side, same thing. So hand back of the head, the opposite side here. Those find that underneath that collarbone, that muscle right there, that pec muscle. And then just slowly move the elbow forward and back as you massage. It's a little bit of a coordination too, as you're moving forward and back and then massaging. Kind of like tapping your head and rubbing your tummy. Yeah. But getting total benefit out of it too. Okay. And then relax, get a little bit deeper in there. Oh, this side's really sore for some reason. Good. And relax now. Good. relax the arms down and just roll the shoulders out. Good. Really opening up that whole upper body today. Yeah, neck, shoulders, spine. Good. And relax. Good. All right, we're gonna come and scoot a little bit forward in our chair. Getting a nice tall spine, so reaching the top of your head up towards the sky. We're just gonna start to rock the body side to side. To one side and the other. Good. Waking up our lower body a little bit, our hips. Good. And then come back to center. We're gonna bring our hands into little fists here. Just relax your arms down alongside the body. Press gently into your toes, and we're just gonna rock the body side to side. Again, gentle twist for the spine. Just doing little things like this on a daily basis will keep that spine supple, right? And it's really good for us and all of our nerve endings, central nervous system. It's good for that. All those nerves run up into our spine. Good, one more. This feels nice. And relax. Arms down alongside the body. And now we're just gonna come side to side. Switching off. Again, opening up sides of the spine. Side. Good. Next time that you come over to the right, let's pause. Good. You can hold on to the chair with that right hand. See if you can stretch that left arm long. See if you can leave your head kind of right next to that arm. Good. Take a breath in, stretch up tall, and exhale. Just lean over, tuck your low belly back in. That's stabilizing your back. Good. And you can look underneath that left arm and breathe into that right or that left rib cage, your left lung. Good. Breathing, smiling. Good. And then pressing down into your feet, slowly come back up, and we're gonna flip to the other side. Good. Let's take a breath in, reach up tall, and exhale, lean over. And breathe. Again, if the head's dropping down, you want it somewhat next to that upper arm. Good. And we want to just get long on this side. Yes, stretch nice and tall. Good. Maybe even looking underneath that arm and breathing. 2 and 1. Good. And then pressing into your feet to slowly come back up. And then exhale, just relax both arms down. Good. Roll out your shoulders. Good. Now we're going to float our arms forward and up. So coming into a Y shape with our arms. Yeah, good. And reaching the palms up. Stretching, pressing down into your feet and stretching up tall. You feel that your spine gets a nice stretch there. Good. And on an exhale breath, we're going to bend our elbows, bring the palms forward, coming into little L's with our arms. Good. And on an inhale breath, stretch your upper arms back, lift your chin, smile on the face, nice tall spine. Good. And lifting the chin, keeping the back of the neck long. So you don't want to drop your head back. You want the back of your neck long. And exhale, bring the head back forward, relax, and now slowly stretch your arms out into a T. And breathe. And maybe lift your fingers up here and press gently into your palms as you breathe. Notice if you're lots of strain in your shoulders on the exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders back and down. This is a form of a detox pose. It ignites the liver. It wakes up our liver to say, hey, start processing those toxins. No sleeping. Good. And then exhale, relax the arms down. Good. Roll out the shoulders. And now we're going to take our elbows, leading with our elbows. We're just going to reach our elbows up, if you can, to shoulder height, and then relax your shoulders back and down. So the body, hands are just nice and relaxed. And breathing here, just getting that chest, those pec muscles open. Hopefully this feels a little easier to do this since we've opened up that upper body. And then exhale, relax that down. Good, and roll out the shoulders. All right, so for those of us that shake it off any tension that you might have built up. Yeah. And we can come to a stand. So feel free to remain in your chair if you'd like to stand, sliding your heels back, bending forward, pressing into your feet, and let's all meet standing behind our chairs here. To just scoot my camera up and then start to shake. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. Just working off any tension that you might have built up. Good. You can keep your chair forward here, or you can take it out of the way, which I will do. Yeah. So kick, shake. Yeah, shake the head. Let's come into a little march. Maybe just lifting the heels, maybe lifting the feet, shaking the hands while you're marching. Good. Maybe if some of you want to come into a little bit of a run, feel like you need to get some energy out, feel free to do that. And you can even go forward and back in your little run. And just enjoy getting the blood flow going. Yeah, good. Yay. It's a good day for that. Here it's cloudy today, so it's like, let's get some energy going here. Yeah. And relax. Coming to mountain pose, engaging the kneecaps, tucking the tailbone, shoulders back and down. On an inhale breath, let's float the arms forward, just halfway. Good, and planting your toes into the floor. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to start to turn the body. So now we're going to try to keep the hips forward as we turn the arms over to the right. Good. And let's take another breath in, and on an exhale breath, planting your feet, turn a little bit further over. Turn your head to look over the right shoulder and find your breath. Nice long, deep breath here. Good. And on an inhale breath, slowly come back forward. And exhale, relax the arms down and roll it out. Good. That's a really nice one for our spinal twist. Yeah, getting our spine in all 6 directions. Inhale, float the arms forward, take a breath in. Exhale, slowly turn over to the other side. Turning with the hips forward, and then on your next exhale breath, let everything come over. Your hips, your head, turning to the left, and breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath here. Enjoying this twist. Breathing into the belly. Getting our gut working well. And exhale it out. Yes, a lot of good detoxifying when we twist. And shake it out. Good. All right, we're coming into mountain pose again. So kneecaps lifted, tailbone tucked. Good. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach the arms out and up. Good. Take a nice breath in, lift up tall. Again, keep the back of the neck long, but gently lift the chin. Good. And then as you exhale, look forward. Good. We're going to bring our palms forward and spread our fingers wide. Good. Now take a breath in again. Reach up with your chin, and then maybe lean back just slightly with your arms reaching back, coming into a gentle little back bend to open up the front of our spine. And breathe. Yes. 2, stretching long, breathing deep. And as you exhale, come forward, and then simply bring your hands, float them together and float them down to your heart. Good. Let's lift those elbows up and relax them down, and lift them up, down, and relax. Good. All right, coming into a little forward fold and halfway bend. So if you have your chair in front of you, make sure that you can bend forward without hitting your head on your chair. Yeah. So nice, maybe feet a little bit wider apart. Good, softening the knees. On an inhale breath, stretch forward and up and look up. And as you exhale, just send your hips back, press into your toes. Allow your upper body to just drop forward. Good. Now bringing your hands onto your shins, or maybe some of us are on our thighs. I want you to lift your head and look down at the floor. Bring your top of the head forward and your hips back. So the body's in an L shape. It's called halfway lift. And then exhale, relax the head down, relax the arms. Bringing your hands again to your legs, not your knees, but either your shins or your thighs. And then lifting the chest slightly so that you're in that L shape, reaching the crown of your head forward, sending your hips back, stretching that spine as long as you can. Good. And then exhale, relax the head down. Let's start to crawl the hands up your legs. Going to slowly make our way up. Keep your head down as you slowly walk your hands up your legs, then your body, your hips, and then lift the head and the chest. Good, nice. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up. Bend your elbows. See if you can grab onto either your elbows or your forearms, and just grab onto your arms above your head here. Good. Tendency here is to poke the ribs forward. So relax the ribs down, yeah. And then just reach your arms back as much, again, as feels comfortable on your body. Nice and tall on your spine, toes are pressing in the floor. Yeah, good. And then exhale, release the hands. Just let them float down. Good. We're gonna do some elbow pumps for our lymphatic system, shoulder pumps. So just start to pump your shoulders up and down, up and down. Yeah. This is a great way to wake up your lymphatic system, which kicks on our immune system. Yes, so you might be feeling a little tingling going up and down your body. Yeah, just keep it up until you can't do it anymore. Yeah, good. And relax. Let's take a breath in. And let it go. All right, again, we're gonna come into a little forward fold, halfway lifts here, stretching the spine. Good, so on an inhale breath, reach the arms forward and up. And on an exhale breath, soften the knees, send your hips back, and just bring either your head or maybe your shoulders or maybe your whole body drops down. And then anchor your hands onto your legs somewhere, yeah, shins or thighs. And stretch the top of your head forward and reach your hips back. And just imagining all that space in your vertebrae. You're getting some space in all of your spinal vertebrae. And exhale, relax the head back down, back to this ragdoll. And one more time, hands on shins or thighs. Stretch the head forward and breathe. And exhale, relax the head down. Bring your hands onto your thighs, walk your hands up your legs. That's nice and easy. And slowly lift the head. Good. And reach the arms out and up again. Bend the elbows. See if you can clasp, but with the opposite arm in front. So elbows. Yeah, good. And this just helps us to stretch that middle spine long. Good, so reaching the upper arms back, relaxing your rib cage down, pressing into your toes. And breathe. 2. And 1. And release, relax, just let the arms float out. And relax, roll the shoulders back. And roll the shoulders forward. And coming into a little bit wider stance now. We're going to come into a triangle pose. Such a nice pose. So in this pose, it's such a beautiful pose. We want to just keep an eye on having our spine long, right? All right, so we can take our right toes and bring them out to the side. Nice tall spine. Yes, good. And then the left toes can be forward. We're going to stretch that left arm back out and the right arm forward. Good. All right. And here we're going to just wiggle our hips a little bit. Just relaxing our hips in this triangle. So you see all the triangles on my body and my legs and my arms. Yeah. And then we're going to glide the upper body side to side. Nice and easy here. Good. And then again, when we're reaching to the right now, reach, reach, reach. There's a soft little bend in that right knee. Tendency is to drop that knee back. So reach as much as you can. Hips reach to the left. Stretch long. So keep that spine nice and long as you pivot and just land your hand onto your right thigh. Lift your left arm up, palm forward. Again, tendency here is to dump down, but we want to keep the spine nice and long. So reaching the top of your head up to the upper corner of the right room, right ceiling, and breathe. Just feel that strong, tall spine keeping you up. And maybe you turn your head and slightly look underneath that left arm if it's available to you. And breathe. 2, and breathe. 1. And on an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up to touch the ceiling as your body floats up. And exhale. Relax that arm down. Good. Let's bring that right toe in and pivot right onto the left toe. Good. So you can again spend some time getting comfortable so you feel nice and grounded in your legs. Good. All right. Wiggle out the shoulders. And let's go into our triangle on this side. So right arm stretches back, left arm stretches forward. Good. And then we're gonna start to, let's just do our hips a little bit here again. Sometimes it feels good to just wiggle and move the hips. Send a message to relax. And same with upper body, just gliding side to side. Again, just gently moving that spine. And the next time we come to the left, stretch. Reach the right hips to the side and reach the left fingertips to the side. And then just land your left hand onto your thigh or your shin, depending on your body. Lift the right arm up towards the sky, palm forward. Good. Tuck the belly in, tuck your tailbone forward. That'll give some relief to the low back. And then looking underneath your arm. And again, imagining the head stretching up to the ceiling, the upper left corner of the ceiling now. And breathe. Nice tall spine. Let's give a little smile on the face with gratitude that we're here doing this in this moment. Yeah. And then with your right fingertips now, start to reach them up like you want to touch the ceiling. That allows your body to float up. And exhale. Just slowly relax that right arm down. Good. And pivot your toe in. Good. Let's take a little break. So heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Give yourself a little shake. Shake off any of the stiffness, tightness that you might have picked up there. Good. Let's give a little love to our feet. So you might need the back of your chair here to hold on to with your fingers. But we're gonna walk, we're gonna come up onto our tiptoes and just walk side to side, forward and back on the balls of your feet. Yeah, strengthening those feet. We gotta start to strengthen our ankles because it's winter's approaching, slipperiness. Yes, good. And relax. Now pivoting the toes up slightly and just walk on your heels. Again, back and forward. Back and forward. Good. And come back to center. And now rolling onto the outsides of your feet. Massage the outsides of your feet, side to side. Yeah. Your feet are thanking you for this. And relax and roll your weight into the insides of your feet. Do a little massage for the insides of your feet. Good. And come back to center. Feet a little bit wider apart. Let's soften our knees. Yeah, just sending the hips down slightly. And let's inhale and exhale side to side, tapping the back, your low back as that hand goes back. Big breath in and big breath out. This helps us to get rid of any tension, any stiffness, both in our body and in our mind. Yeah, that breath is doing most of the work in all of our poses. It's also helping us quiet the mind. And come back to center. Good. All right. Here's where we might need the back of our chair or a table, coming into downward facing dog. Making sure that you have some space behind you to walk back. And this will stretch our spine nice and long. Good. So we're going to bring your hands, palms onto your chair or a table if you have a table handy. Always do it on a table as well. We're just going to start to walk back. Just taking your time, taking a little stroll back. The head starts to drop towards in between the arms. Yeah. And once you've landed in your pose here, you can soften your knees. If you can send your hips back and reach your fingers forward. So coming into now an L shape again, like we did in our halfway lift. Rest your ears if you can between your arms and find your breath. So as you inhale, reach your hips back, fingers forward. Exhale, relax the front of your spine closer to the floor. 3 more breaths here. And relax with each exhale. Just allow that spine to relax towards the floor. Good, and on an inhale breath now, bending the knees a little more, looking up, and just start to mosey your way back, one little step at a time, towards your chair. Good. That felt good on the spine, didn't it? Yeah, and shake it out. Good. All right, we're gonna come into a little tree pose. And I'm gonna do tree today just because it's very important for our balance, right, and posture to keep that spine, feeling like that spine is stretching up tall. That helps us to stay balanced, yes. So whatever legs you want on your tree pose, you can hold onto your chair and then bend your right knee. Yes, engage this leg, this standing leg. Tendency is here to just dump the weight down into that leg, and it's nice to keep that tall spine and this leg with the muscles hugging to the bone. Good. And then either bent knee here, you can draw the knee out to the side. Slide either your heel to your inside ankle, or maybe come up a little higher on your toe, or maybe come up onto your shin, not your knee. Good. And just play around with whatever balance you want here. Once you land where your knee is, just draw that right thigh back a little bit, opening up like it's like a book. Yeah, good. I'm gonna stay down here today. That's what I'm feeling. Good. All right, and then lift that spine. Such a tall spine here. Yes. And then see with that nice lifted spine if you can float your hands into prayer position. Top of the head reaching up towards the sky, belly in and up. That whole upper body is stretching up tall. Good. And maybe coming into that Y shape with your arms, if you'd like, reaching up towards the sky. The more we use our upper body, the more we feel like we could stay here for a long time and not topple over. There are little wobbles going on. That's good. And breathe. Stare at a spot that's not moving. That'll help your balance. If you want more of a challenge, you can lift your chin up slightly. Keep the back of your neck long. Good. You can soften your eyes if you want a little bit more of a challenge, and the wobble really starts then, right? So just take this wherever you'd like, play with it. Good. And then we're going to slowly make our way out. Float your hands together, open your eyes for sure. Bring the hands down to your heart and release that leg. It's amazing how much we rely on our eyesight for keeping us upright, right? And the minute we're in that balance pose, and even if we close our eyes a little bit, woo, the body really starts to work, right? That brain really starts to check in. Yeah, let's go to the other side. All right, same thing on this side now. So getting nice and tall, just standing up tall. There's one thing you take from class today is just walk around or stand with the head gently reaching up towards the sky. That just stretches that spine so beautifully. All right, so bending the left knee now, engaging this right leg, kneecap, hug those muscles to the bone, glute muscles engaged. Take it out to the side, either heel up onto your toe. Yeah, this is such a great pose for so many reasons, so I like to do it a lot. Good. Find your legs here. Yes. Ideally bringing your feet the same place you were on the other side. Find that tall spine. Lift the chest. Once you get nice and tall, see if you can just easily float your hands to heart center. You always have the chair to hold onto again if you need that for balance. Good. Find that spot to stare at that's not moving. And then float your arms up into that Y shape. Stretch up tall. Good. And breathe. Good. And again, if you want more of a challenge, you can lift the chin slightly, looking to where the ceiling meets the wall. If you want to soften your eyes, just close them a little bit. See what happens. And breathe. Yeah. 2. And for 1. And floating your hands together, slowly making your way out. Float your arms down. That's part of the pose, is slowly coming out. Good. And release. Every movement's a mindful movement. And shake it out. And wiggle it out. All right, opening up that front spine just a little bit more before we sit down. Good. So just coming to wherever you're standing, soften your knees a little bit. And we're going to take your hands and rest your palms onto your back, the fingers down. So right onto that sacrum. I always think this feels so good because it feels like you're supported, right? If you have a lot of back issues, sometimes energetically, it might feel like you're not supported in life. So support yourself. Yeah, just bring those hands there. That's too much on your shoulders. You can clasp your hands behind your back. Good. So the tendency here, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift the chest and lift the chin. Keep those knees soft. Yeah. And then take a breath in. And as you exhale, either stay here or you can start to gently press your hips and your belly forward a little bit, looking up a little bit higher to the ceiling. But keep that back of the neck long. Don't just drop your head back. And breathe now, opening up that whole front body, front of your spine. This is a great pose to counteract the falling forward of our body, our shoulders, especially as we get older. And then slowly, whenever you feel like it, make your way out of it to start to bring your hips back in line and bring the head back up and relax. Yeah. As a reminder, so much of our task work, we're working in our garden, we're eating, we're cooking, we're on our computer, we're down here most of the day. So whenever we can get the shoulders back and the chest open, that counteracts that over time, that slumping forward. Good. All right, let's make our way to our chair. Just coming to stand first in front of our chair. Good. All right, and then let's just slowly and mindfully sit down through the chair pose. So we're going to start to reach your hips back. Yeah. And you'll notice that the toes want to float up. Just gently press your toes back into the floor. Yeah, that'll take pressure off these knees. Let's stop here halfway. Good. Let's lift our chest. Good. You can lift the chin up slightly, looking forward. Good. See how that goes. Tuck the belly in and up. And maybe float your one arm forward and the other arm forward. Good. And maybe start to reach the fingers up on an ankle. Anytime if it's feeling too much on your back, you back off a little bit, come up a little bit, or don't have reach your arms up. And find chair pose here. So the hips are reaching back. Fingertips are reaching up. And we are smiling for 2 and 1. And release the hands, let them float back onto your thighs. Good, take a breath in, check in. Exhale, see if you can send your hips back. And now ever so gently, you can grab the seat of your chair here and just allow your hips to come onto your chair. Good. And relax. Take a breath in and let it go. Good. All right. So coming forward in our chair a little bit. Good. All right, we're going to come into Cobra Pose. One more stretch for our spine here. So we're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to press your belly button forward, and you're going to lay your belly onto your thighs here. Good. And then bring your elbows onto your thighs, and your fingers are reaching forward. Yeah, Cobra Pose. Good. All right, so bringing your awareness to your spine, we're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can relax your upper body down between your arms. Good. Take another breath in and let that spine, the front of that spine, relax forward. Good. Now on an inhale breath, reach the crown of your head forward and then just lift it up slightly. So we're stretching that spine long and breathing. Yeah, so you're pressing down into your forearms, down into your feet to lift your chest and chin up, but your front of the spine is relaxing down. Yeah, so again, just imagining the spine so long and tall. Stretch. And as you exhale, relax the head down. Good, slide the hands back. Press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. Good. And relax. Good. And shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Roll the shoulders. All right. So coming into a little bit of a hip opener here. We're going to grab the back of our leg here at the back of our knee. We're going to inhale and lift the thigh up into your belly. Let's just do a couple circles here with that. Just always want to do that when I'm lifting this leg up. Good. So you can either cross at your ankles or you can just bring this leg up onto your thigh. We're going to just do a little bit different hip opener today. So you can be up here or crossed at your ankles, or even the outside of the right foot on top of the left shoe. Yeah, and opening this up. Good. So we're all going to bring our hand into the inside of the knee, whether you're here or here. Let's get a nice tall spine. Reach that chest up, the heart up. We're going to bring the hand to the inside. And as we gently push down on that right knee, we're going to push the knee up into the hand, just like we did with our head. And then we're going to relax and push down and lift up. You feel that right hip just getting nice and muscles getting nice and strengthened. And release. Let's do that one more time. Press down, push that knee into the hand into the knee. And don't stop breathing. And release. Good. And gently and slowly just help that leg down or uncross it at your ankle. Because again, same thing with the ankle you're doing, or the knee you're doing if you're crossed at the ankle. Other side. Grab back, lift up. Pressing the thigh into the belly. Just do a couple of these for our ankle. So you're either landing your foot anywhere on your thigh, wherever it feels good, as long as you can have a tall spine, or you're crossing. Maybe the top of the right foot on top of the left foot on top of the right. Yeah, So here, so I'm going to stay on the over here on this side. So again, bringing the hand to the inside of the knee and start pressing the knee open as you lift the knee up into your hand. Feeling all these muscles just getting nice and tight. And then relax. Again, press the knee down as you're trying to lift the knee up. Even working your arms, and relax. And one more, press that down, lift that knee up. And relax, good. And then take the hand and uncross that leg. Good. All right, scooted forward here. One more long stretch for the spine. We're gonna relax the arms and reach back, grab onto something back there because you're scooted forward in your chair. So the arms are long, good. Let's take a nice breath in and gently lift the chin up slightly. Yeah, stretch the shoulders back, opening up the front spine. And now as you exhale, allow the head to just drop forward. Just let the weight of the head drop forward. And stretching long. It's great for the spine. Such a great stretch. Feels so nice. And breathe. 2, and for 1. Good. Pressing down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Good. Unclasp your hands behind you. Good. And let's set up for Savasana. All right. So if you're staying seated, scoot back into your chair here. Good. If you feel like laying down today, we're going to do a nice 6-minute Shavasana. Good. So feel free to lay down on the floor. Make sure that you're comfortable. Good. Let's take a breath in. Once you get there, exhale and close your eyes. Good. Coming into final relaxation pose. So take a couple of seconds to get yourself nice and comfortable, wiggling around, whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself just nice and comfortable. Good. And let's take a breath in and breathe out. Starting to feel the belly soften a little bit more. Another breath in. And let it go. Relax the body now. Become aware of thoughts in your mind. Become aware of how you feel in this moment. It may be pleasant or some unpleasant feelings. You may be aware of some anxiety or disturbance in your mind. Just be at peace and ease. Either way, just let it be. And gently take your attention to your forehead, the top of your head. All the nerves in your brain, the tissues, and just relax and let go. Notice the front of your brain, the back side of your head, the eyes, nose, lips, and jaw. Your ears, neck, let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. With a smile on your face, let's take a deep breath in again and breathe out with a smile. Muscles of your face relax. Relax your shoulders, your arms, hands, fingers, fingernails, chest, stomach, back, lower back, hips, thighs, knees, calf muscles, feet, toes, relax every tissue, every muscle, and every cell of your body. Feel as though the body is melting into the floor or into your chair. Let the body melt. Be one with the earth and let go. Relax your body. Your mind relaxes. Let the mind relax more and more. Take a deep breath in And let it go. And take another deep breath in. And let it go. And slowly and gradually become aware of your surroundings. And begin to gently move the body. Wiggling the toes, wiggling fingers. And taking some deep breaths, keeping the eyes closed. And let's all meet seated. Bringing our hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. And let's take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bow your forehead to your fingertips. And closing practice today with this. The day you feel unhappy, leave your room and ask people, what can I do for you? The service you do will bring a revolution in you. So when you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Let the light in slowly as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself today, practicing together. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.